Hello and welcome to Free Will Tarot 1111. And this collective reading is for the fire signs. That's right, I mean Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So this is September tarot reading, not an astrology reading. Okay, but this is for the collective, and I'm going to section this reading the way I interpreted this reading. So you'll see what I mean as we go along. First cards I'm going to pull are this Oracle deck, the Moonology Oracle deck. And because there's a solar eclipse coming, there's the black moon is coming, we have a lunar eclipse. So let's see what's going on. This is for the fire signs. Okay. There we are. Thank you. All right. So we have 3 oracle cards here. And I'm going to be breaking this reading up into sections, but I'm not saying that, oh, this is Leo here or this is Aries. I'm not doing that. I'm going to lay the cards. I'm going to read them in the section so that way you would be able, you can determine yourself, because this is free will tarot. I do not tell people what to do. I'm just a messenger here, your friendly neighborhood tarot reader, right? All right. Okay, so I'm going to read these cards here. It says, hold your vision, fixed moon. All right, so hold your vision on something. Whatever it is that you have your eye on, that prize, that goal, hold your vision on that. Don't let it go. This is a first quarter moon, and it says your commitment is being tested. Or kind of like what I just said here. If your commitment is being tested, and it's saying to hold your vision, okay, that's the universe testing you, basically. No astrological signs came in these cards. So next we have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So there's something coming to an end. Don't give up on it. This is for all the fire signs. I'm translating this energy to you. Don't give up. Commit. Stick with it, because it's telling me that there's a lot of external factors or interferences, distractions out here in this world we live in, okay, especially in this country. So there's a lot of things going on and changing and this and all these different things. You know what I'm talking about. So I feel like we're all being tested. I'm not a fire sign, but we're all being tested on some level. It could be more stronger for some of you than others. But to say, hold your vision, because your commitment to something is being tested, but there is a conclusion within reach. Maybe around one of these, it says full moon eclipse, but it could be around, whatever, it could be around the solar eclipse as well. All right, let's get into the rest of your reading here with the tarot. Do this right quick. All right, let's get into it. All right, so this is for the fire signs. Wow, already starting out with a Queen of Wands. Beautiful. Aries is showing up here. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Oh, we have the Sun and we have the 9 of Wands. Wow. All 3 of you guys, of the fire signs, I should say, are here. Aries, Queen of Wands, the Sun, Leo, and the 9 of Wands, Sagittarius. Wow. All right. Okay, let's get into the next section. All right, we have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Cups, but it came out really literally reversed. So I'm going to have to take it reverse for whatever reason. I'll tell you in a minute. The Four of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Right? And the Fool card. Okay. Wow. All right. So this is what we have here. I'm going to go horizontal first. All right. Let me go from there. All right. So here we have the Queen of Wands, determination, creativity, freedom, liberation, exploring new things, have that spice of life, and very much determined and committed, holding that vision. The sun is here, clarity. You understand now. You can see what the prize is. It may have been in smoke and mirrors for a little while, not sure, uncertainty, but there's a strong happiness in this energy with the sun. Strong happiness. This is the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior energy, but it's also an energy of strength, of commitment, of resilience, of not giving up until you've reached your goal. It's all good once you reach that goal with the sun energy in here. That's the happiest energy, or happiest card energy in the deck. Okay. Now, let's continue across with the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and a Queen of Cups reversed. All right. So I'm seeing here that there's a conversation that needs to be had. There may have been some feelings hurt. There may be someone whose emotions are kind of, there's an imbalance in their emotions. Maybe because they're upset about something. Maybe there was an argument, especially with the Queen of Swords energy in here. It could be something that really hurt from the inside, not as much as on the outside. But there is room for to use compassion, to use emotional intelligence in this energy to help this. This could be a friend. This could be a friend who's going through some sort of emotional, turmoil of some sort with a Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. All right. It's a moody person. It's a very moody person. Moods are up and down and up and down. The Queen of Swords, it says that there may be a conversation that needs to be had, an honest, fair conversation that needs to be had. Right? Real honesty, because this is a non-emotional energy, the Queen of Swords, and this is an emotional energy, the Queen of Cups. But I do see here that using a emotional intelligence technique is required, or could be helpful, I should say, or recommended. Okay. At the bottom here, I don't know if you can see these cards, but I will hold them up. We have the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is like, I need some rest right now. I need to take a break. I need to recharge myself mentally. Four of Swords. I just need to rest and think. It's only a pause, though. It's not Like it's an energy of healing as well, and mentally. So you can press forward because you have so much determination, commitment. You have a vision for yourself, for your family, or for a friend, whatever it is, you have a vision, and it's strong in this energy, and it's obtainable in this energy. Four of Swords, though, you need to take a little time to rest. Some of you may be feeling like you don't have enough of something. Five of Pentacles. You may feel like you don't have enough money, enough, I don't know, education on something, because Pentacles can indicate also education. But it's definitely an energy of lack. There's codependency issues. There's like this dependence, like something or someone or whatever it is dependent on you. Maybe a little bit draining. Maybe you need to take a rest. Maybe you need to take a little time for yourself with the Fool energy in here. But it's much bigger than that, the Fool energy. It's more like I'm going to take a whole new path, and I'm not taking that much baggage with me. So you may be considering taking some baggage out of your life, especially with this Nine of Wands also in this energy. Okay. Some of you need to take some time to think about how you're going to approach a love situation. Should you go straight in for it, or should you take it easy? I'm seeing more so recommended that you take it easy with the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Swords. There's definitely more clarity coming into your life about finances, especially for those of you who are going through some financial lack. Okay, which could be a lot of people in this country, by the way. So it could be some sort of contract, something that's you need to do more research on. The more research you do, the more clarity you have, the more happiness you have. The more happiness you have, the more you can move yourself out of a mindset of, I don't have enough. Five of Pentacles. Here, we have the Wounded Warrior, of course, with the Queen of Cups reversed. It's an emotional wound. It's like I've gone through so much already, and I'm just emotionally tired, and I really don't want to be bothered with anyone. I really want to escape with the Fool card in here. I just want to take my little stuff, and I just want to get out of here and going about my own life. Some of you have that opportunity to do that. Some of you, this is maybe part of your vision, maybe part of your conclusion. Because we're the Nine of Wands is almost to the conclusion, or reaching a conclusion. Okay? But someone here is emotionally not having it. It's just written all over there. They're ready to get up out of here with the Fool card. I'm out. Okay, so let's go into some more oracles, and I'll soon be closing your reading. So I hope this kind of makes sense for you. I like to do readings where the viewer has to look within themselves. The tarot reader, and I am your friendly neighborhood tarot reader, cannot tell you the tarot does not predict your future. You're the only one who has control over your own future. And I'm going to say that throughout many of my readings because I don't really think people understand that. I don't like to speak in theys. And I'm doing this reading for you, not for, they did something to you. They lied to you. They, whatever. But it also within the readings could indicate that it may not be you. It may be the energy around you or someone else, especially with, I can see with this Queen of Cups energy, but that could be you, but it could be someone around you energy, is showing up because it's affecting your energy. But most of my readings are always about you. All right. What else do we need to know? Love call. Expressing love, message of love, thinking of you, informing you. Love call. I'm wondering if that Knight of Cups has to do with that. Because it feels here that somebody on this horizontal here, that somebody wants to reach out. They may end up changing your perspective about how you feel about what or how you're feeling, or you may be able to change someone else's perspective. All right, but there is an energy of expressing love and in its best form. I feel like that goes across this energy here. All right, let's continue. All right, we have the golden mirror. This is if you're dealing with a narcissist, or are you one? Don't get mad at me. I'm reading it from here. Love bombing, self-absorbed, and one-sided. These are just key words. These may be words that trigger something in your mind that says, you know what? I do see like a situation being only one-sided. Maybe you are thinking of someone, thinking of you. All right, let's go again. Shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany and transformation. All right, and with that eclipse here, I just sort of feel like there may be really a shift in your relationship or work, a person, place, thing, or situation. That something is going to shift soon. I feel like this Fool card is indicating that that's where that change, sudden change comes from. You may get a thought all of a sudden with the Sun energy. This whole situation may be a transformation you're going through at this time, wherever it falls in this reading that connects to you. Lastly, we have, this is a bonus card, abundance, positive mindset, the Sun, manifest, gratitude and bliss and blessings. Okay, so that could be all coming to you. Or if you want it, you have to manifest it. You have to work for it. You have to go for it. You have to not give up. You have to commit. Okay? So that is your reading, fire signs. I hope this reading made some sense for you. And may light always follow you. Subscribe, share, comment. Thank you.